but an incredible, very exciting tag team match. And these two teams so well matched.
Oh, I mean, what a great, I'm almost speechless. Jody Christopherson, Dylan Drake, phenomenal performance, outstanding, and I'm really excited to see these guys come back to the Territory League again. As we see, oh, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Todd, tell me who this guy is.
Dynamic Dave Dutra, Double D, and can the Nor Cal Posse keep their foot down on the accelerator and now try and take the lead for the first time in this territory war?
Double D, Dave Dutra, you folks are in for a treat. What is, everybody seems to be wearing pink. I don't, what is this pink thing?
Well, Marcus Mack, the Nor Cal Posse, also known as Pink Mink Inc.
Okay, well that explains that. I'm really, Shiek Khan Abadi, trained by the Hashashi. The reference Kevin Gill can tell you all about that. This man from Oakland, Iran, and you're gonna see a lot of things you don't normally see in a wrestling ring.
Yeah, the menace from the Middle East. The mood certainly changes when he makes his way to the ring.
Oh, you can feel it. You feel it in the crowd. You can feel it in the air. Shiek Khan Abadi, his entrance is exciting. Why? Because he stares you right in the eye, and you get a little scared. And there he is, Caesar Black, waving that flag, supporting no matter where they're from. This is all about the Bay City Union, and Caesar Black's do anything he can to have his guys pumped up, ready to go. Because once they're excited, Shiek Khan Abadi will fly out of the roof.
My name is Shiek Khan Abadi. I represent the BCU, the Bay City Union. Eshmerman, Sheik Khan, Mr. Goftem. I am from Tehran, Iran. This is my character. When I was trained, I was first in martial arts, and then the amateur style of wrestling, classic Persian style, because we did invent wrestling above all else. And the Hashashin training of the martial arts, the slickness, the graceful movements, this is above all where I'm trained at. The wrestling, a lot of people move around in the ring, very forceful, very impactful, maybe strong and quick, but they don't move like me. They don't have my grace, my ability. My training shines there. It shows I'm fluid. He's a younger wrestler. He's a good wrestler. He's actually beaten me twice already. And to be honest, that's something that's bugged me since the first time he beat me. It's bugged me more since the last time. And when we wrestled the third time, I didn't get to pin him. I may have not lost, but that's something that's bugged me from day one. So hopefully all his ability, you know, he's got a lot of skill, but again, he doesn't move like me. He's not like me. He's a great wrestler, but he's no Sheik Khan Abadi.
Well, at least I know which way Mecca is now from here.
And he's sporting the dude too. He's got the big hair going on and the chest hair, and he's just not. He's a scary guy.
Cruiserweight division here. Yeah, you might get rug burns if you get too close. Cruiserweight division here. Sheik Khan Abadi, Double D, David Dutra, and two, again, well-matched competitors. These teams are absolutely loaded with talent. Leapfrog there, nicely done by the Sheik, and catches him with a beautiful drop kick.
The Territory League continues to show you that the best talent in the world is right here for the official League of Professional Wrestling. These two guys, this is what it's all about, and I'm excited to see these two teams fight.
Important divisional battle here. Wow, that drop kick really working for the Sheik. He's connected with two of them so far. And this divisional battle in the Cruiserweight division, very important here because the teams are tied up. He's tough to deal with. He is physicality personified.
Oh, I'll agree with that. Double D, Dave Dutra here. He can take a lot of punishment. Be ready to see this guy kind of try and lure his opponent in, see if he can almost rope-a-dope him, but I don't think the Sheik's going to run out of energy.
Sheik now waiting on him in the corner, takes him up and over, but nice balance by Dutra, but eats a huge shot there by Khan Abadi. And this Cruiserweight division, you're going to see well-rounded competitors. You're going to see some of the high-flying, the likes that we saw in the Lucha division, looking for the baseball slide. Caught there nicely and countered by Dutra, who sends him up and down hard into the apron of the ring.
Dave Dutra is a smart cat, and he looks like he's going to take flight himself. No, right into the baseball slide. Catches Sheik Khan Abadi. Anybody's guess what's going on in that C2s? Well, that's what's going on. Here it is, Dave Dutra getting ready to lay down anything he can on the Sheik. Try and get him off his game. Try and get him off his feet. Screw up his head. Try and get him a little foggy. Anything you can do to slow this guy down is a good idea.
Well, in a little game, we talked about the bragging rights. I think a little game of one-upsmanship there, too. Sheik had gone for the baseball slide, missed it, sent him into the apron. Hold on, here's the cover. And then Dutra comes back with a baseball slide of his own and sends Sheik into the apron.
Oh, maybe there's some sort of personal battle going on here that we're not sure about. These guys are just throwing fists and throwing arms.
Has been very physical again with this matchup tied up. This is a very important battle here. Look at that, sit-out powerbomb. Has him folded up. That's got to do it. No way to kick out of this, but Sheik finds a way.
He landed right on his neck. Look at Marcus Mack is furious. He's trying to keep control of this. He's got no control. These territory fights get out of hand very, very quickly.
Marcus Mack, I think, he thought that was 3. He thought this thing should have been over. But Dutra now pressing the offense. Beautiful snap suplex there. Takes Sheik up and over. And now Dutra, what can he do at this point to try and put away this resilient Sheik?
He's going to have to go deep into his playbook. He puts him down hard again, goes for another cover. 1, 2, and Sheik's back up. A lot of heart with these guys, a lot of heart.
Well, absolutely, and a lot on the line. The stakes couldn't be any higher. Again, the heavyweight battle still to come, and both teams would love to go into that matchup with the advantage and put the other team in a position to where the best they can hope for in the final matchup is a tie and then take it into warfare. So this very, very important battle here. Sunset flip there by the Sheik. Hooks him up, only gets the count of 2. Misses there with the kick, does Dutra. Counter into the pinning combination by Sheik. And these two are quick.
And look, down goes the Sheik. Right to a power move for Double D, Dave Dutra. Team supporting their guys. I think Double D's going to go straight power now. He's going to do everything he can to keep Sheik right where he is. Face down on the mat.
Series of axe handles there. Sheik looks worn out. That variation of the $1 million dream here by Dutra, or the Cobra Clutch. Call it what you will, but call it effective.
Well, those elbows are effective. Educated feet, but they miss.
Looking for the German suplex, but Sheik showing great balance and got out of it. How about that?
That is amazing. Shiek Khan Abadi, like you said, personifying, look at that huge kick, personifying the Cruiserweight division.
Sheik all kinds of fired up here. But he can't put away Dutra on the outside. He's got to stay on him. Looks like he's going to do just that. But Dutra caught him.
Something tells me these guys have kind of scouted out each other before. They seem to know what's coming before it happens.
Well, no doubt in the Northern California region, these two, no strangers to one another. But never with the stakes as high as they are in this territory war. Sheik now, is he going to perhaps springboard into the inside? He's measuring Dutra. What's he going to go for here? Springs in, trying to catch him. He's got him in the head scissors and takes him down nicely.
Very interesting maneuver. Not something you can plan for. Like I said, these guys are going to have to dip into something a little bit new to get the advantage on the other person.
Up and over goes the Sheik. Dutra now springboards, looking for the moonsault. Sheik catches him. Tornado DDT.
And he's excited that he got that one. He wanted to hit that move, and now he's got it. I believe he's going to try and end this whole thing right now.
Looks like he is. Hits him with the Shia Crescent. His signature move into the cover, and yes, Abadi picks up the win, and the Nor Cal Posse is down a match going into the heavyweight division here. The Bay City Union takes the lead.
Shiek Khan Abadi, dial in 415. Caesar Black very excited. The Bay City Union picking up the win. And there you see Double D, Dave Dutra, a phenomenal talent, but the Sheik gets the nod today.
When you saw Caesar Black gesture there, it's 2-1. They have the all-important advantage going into what could very possibly be the final matchup here in the heavyweight division. They are 1 win away from putting this thing on ice, and right there, Marcus Mack, the best that the Nor Cal Posse can hope for here is for Rick Luxury to get a win in the heavyweight division, tie it up, and send it into the warfare matchup. So it comes down to the heavyweight division. It's going to be wrestling personified, Rick Luxury for the Nor Cal Posse, and the massive, monstrous Jay Blita for the Bay City Union.
Folks, you're watching this, you're gonna get, your blood's gonna start running a little higher once you see this huge, gigantic man from the Bay City Union and Jay Bleda, and he's ready for business. He's been ready, the Samoan bloodline, as you mentioned, and as you called him, a freight train. This man is ready to plow over the competition and take the win home for the Bay City Union.
Here you see Rick Luxury, wrestling personified. He's going to have to dig deep into that bag of tricks. He certainly can't match power with this man, Jay Bleda.
No, he's going to have to get in his car and try to run him over to match power. Jay Bleda is strong times 1,000, and Caesar Black knows this. You see the confidence on his face. This is his big man. This is a guy that he'll put up against anybody. It's experience versus power in this heavyweight match.
Jay Bleda, certainly a favorite here of this Southern California crowd. Jay Bleda, though, obviously, he's got his game face on. He's never met a fight that he didn't like, but he's also a bit of a wild card. He's also a bit of a loose cannon. He could make a mistake. What if he gets himself disqualified? Rick Luxury is a master psychologist inside that ring. He'll know how to get under the skin of Bleda, try and force the big man to make a costly mistake.
You're absolutely right. I mean, you look in his eyes, you can see that he's a little frustrated, just the fact that he has to even get in that ring. He just wants to get it done, over with, take the win home for his team.
Well, Bay City Union, technically, they're coming from the same part of the woods that we are. We're the Nor Cal Posse. We're representing the Bay. We're the true athletes of the Bay. These guys are great competitors. But the difference between them and us is we're winners. We are 5 hand-picked wrestlers, hand-picked by our manager, Marcus Mack, the no alternate. We were chosen for a reason to represent the Nor Cal Posse, because we're 5 of the best, we're 5 of the hungriest. Bay City Union, Caesar Black, I'm glad to see you scramble to get your team together.
Man, Bleda from Hunters Point, California, representing Bay City Union. Yeah, I ain't too much of a wrestler, but I am a competitor. I'll get in there with anybody, you know what I'm saying? I got a problem with fighting, so I figured if I could, you know, do something about it, make it be known, I'll go into wrestling. You know what I mean? I'll vent out in wrestling, you know, I could take it out on the next competitor.
I trained up north in a little town of Loma Rica, up by Chico, California. I was trained by Mark Antonucci, who was a student of Paul DeMarco's for the Pro Wrestling Academy. We trained up at the PCW work farm. It was grueling, it was hard. I learned the hard way to pay dues. You know, we took it the old-fashioned route, and I think it made me a more dedicated pro, you know, having to come up that way. No silver spoon.
You know, territories is like, you know, being a part of, like you said, a gang. You know, I got my posse, they got theirs, and you know, the thing is being locked up in these cages, and you know, I want to get out of it. And as soon as I'm out of it, you know, I'm ready to get in the ring and just, you know, get it on.
Jay Bleda, real big guy, real hard head. But that skull's a little too thick because the brains are missing. I guess that kind of happens with Samoans sometimes. But, Bleda, you got lucky last time. I felt pity on you. This time, totally different ball game. Jay Bleda, I'm not intimidated by you. You may have your size, but if I chose to choke you out, it's night-night.
It's going to be power versus experience in this heavyweight matchup.
Look at Rick. Look at Rick taking his time. He's already trying to psych him out. Bleda, not even looking at him. And the fans are right behind Jay Bleda. Amazing here. And we're in SoCal.
And that could play a factor in this matchup, but again, Rick Luxury, no stranger to the disdain of the crowd, to the boos. He almost feeds off it, it seems.
I'd agree with that. Rick Luxury, you never can tell what's going in the guy's head. But for some reason, he kind of sees this unfold a step or two before. I really like the way he goes after his game plan.
Hello, ladies. The Big Valposki here, and I got a question for you. You want to be You wanna be a professional wrestling star. Well, it's very important to lay down the concrete floor for your career to stand on, and you can create the strongest concrete floor right here at Knokx Pro Entertainment, where the real pros call the shots.